Wednesday, about to be Thursday, May 18th/19th. Alright, I am splicing again. I did end up going back with Brian, and at first I wasn't too keen on working nights. I was very iffy on whether I would like it or not, and whether I'd be able to do it or not. But if things keep going, one, I got to see how the money's going to be. But two, if it keeps on working out the way it is right now, and I can stay on somewhat the same schedule that I'm on, I can really see it working out well. Past few days I've been getting off at 7, 8 a.m. and then I was actually able to get the siding up on the house and get quite a few things done. I really see this working out fairly well. Fingers crossed it stays like it. Alright, today I am grateful. I'm grateful for the fact that I actually woke up today and I started thinking about things that I've done again, and reflecting back on some things, and I haven't done that in a while. My mind has been so focused on work and business stuff that I didn't have time for I literally did not have time to think about anything else. I know I could have changed that, but that's just what was going on. And it really was getting to me. Yeah, I'm grateful for that. Secondly, I'm grateful and thankful for my mother. I say I spend as much time with her as I can, and in some respects that is true. I still think it's a character flaw that I have, thinking that I can always do more, or that I should be doing more, and that I'm not good enough unless I am doing more. And that's something that I'm working out. But I'm grateful and thankful for that, for her. Still have to be blessed enough to have her in my life still. It's a very, very good thing. Because if I was older, or if I was married and I had a family, chances are I wouldn't be around right now, around her, as often as I am doing all that I'm doing currently. Alright, and lastly, today, I'm thankful to know in my heart that people are praying for me. They're sincere, and that God hears prayers and God answers. So I haven't done a video in a few days. I've kind of been depressed. I did my license hearing thing, and it didn't go how I ultimately would have had it if I had it my way. But then again, I can't have everything my way, and life still has problems. So, I'm grateful and thankful that grateful and thankful to know that God has got it, because it really was upsetting me for quite a few days. I kept reliving it, the question he asked about a driving while revoked that I had that got broken down to failure to change my license, but and I didn't know how to answer that question. I wasn't prepared for it, and I tried to bullshit at first, but I couldn't. So, right after that, he was, well, we're not going to make any decision right now. We'll notify you within 2 weeks. And, that was that. But, in my head, it's like, I've been punished for 13 years because of this. Like, that was a mistake I made when I was 20 years old. Like, people go, perfect example, Jawan went to prison for murder, and he is out now, and he's not being punished. He didn't have, granted, it's only my license, but my license has been gone for DWIs longer than somebody was sentenced to prison for. And, that created a prison for me. That in itself, it kept me in a very awkward, dark place for a very long time. And, it wasn't cool. It was devastating. And reliving that question and how it went over and over and over and over again in my head, it gave me PTSD, I really believe, because it was those decisions I made had such a traumatic effect on my life, and such a negative impact on my life. Like, I know it sounds crazy, but I really believe I got some sort of PTSD from that license hearing. But, it is what it is. I can't keep reliving it. The church is praying for me. The other members of CR are praying for me. I'm praying. I learned to let it go. And I learned that, even if it doesn't go my way, God's got it. So, there's not much else that can be done about it. And, that's just how it is sometimes. But I gotta see where the money comes in at when doing the splicing gig. At a contractor's rate, I'm getting 30% of the total take each night. And we'll see where we come in at. I do enjoy this work. Like, I thoroughly enjoy it, and it's something that, especially now, I can work for 6 hours, and then I can get personal things done, and that's really good. Whereas before, I was working for myself, so technically I could make my own schedule, but it was very trying, to say the least. It was very, very trying. It was hard for me to keep things in check and to have the energy and the mental capacity to do other things. It was very, very hard, very trying there for a while. But I am convinced that things are getting better. No matter what, God's got this, and no matter what, God is in control. And I'm thankful and grateful to know that. But I'm heading to Wake Forest right now, and I'm going to be working with the guy that's been helping Brian, Dez. So let's just see how this goes tonight. I'm confident that things will work themselves out in their own way. But anyway, God, I am so thankful for this day. And I am thankful for everything that you've done and everything that you continue to do. You are making a way for me when I don't see any way, and you continue to do that all the time for me. And I am so thankful for that. I thank you for the process. Thank you for everything that I have been learning. Thankful for the fact that I've caught up on my rest, and Lord, I ask that you please watch over my family, my friends, everybody I love and care about. Please keep my mother happy and safe. She wants to come to CR with me tonight. And, I hope that she can do it. I hope that Julia comes too. And I hope that, we can work it all out. Thank you for the opportunity you presented me again with, Lord, to splice. And thank you, Lord. Please watch over my mother. Please keep her happy, healthy, and safe. And like you are, and loving me the way you do. Please watch over the members of CR. Richard said that he fell and that he busted his ankle up pretty bad. It looked really, really swollen. So please help him get a speedy recovery, and please don't let it be broken. Everything in your hands. I'm thankful to know that, Lord. Again, God, I thank you for this day and everybody in it. Please keep being you. Helping me when I can't help myself. Thank you for letting me know that I am human and that I do make mistakes and that I will continue to make mistakes. Mistake is okay as long as I keep learning from it. Again, thank you.